Hey, Tino. Tino. Tino.
Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Houston Texans. Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone, and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Watson with a give to Miller. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Watson. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
They'll run on 1st down. Miller. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4, Watson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete.
Challenge that. I can get challenged for that?
Out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Watson now to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
Here we go. What do you need? Let's go.
They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Baltimore was the most run-heavy team in the league last year after Lamar Jackson took over as a starter. And you think about Mark Ingram. He goes from a situation where he was sharing time with Kamara in New Orleans. Now he figures to be the top guy in the Baltimore backfield. Although I guess you could say he's kind of splitting time with his quarterback, Lamar Jackson. But a great veteran presence Mark Ingram is behind Jackson. Ingram now in his 9th NFL season. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 44, Garoppolo. Snead's got it. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. What do you need?
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Zach Cunningham. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Play action from Miller. Now Watson rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the 1st.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all it does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Watson is going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The tight end, Cameron Brate, was the target. 3rd down here. The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Watson. They'll roll him out right. He's letting this one go. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller with touchdown number 12 on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Deshaun Watson, he's a lot of fun to watch in the pocket, but when he's forced out of the pocket like that, he can make those big plays downfield.
Almost a bad thing when you're pass rushing and you force a Deshaun Watson out of the pocket. He creates extra time. He has the poise to keep his eyes downfield and locate receivers, and it turns into a little bit of a scramble drill for the defensive backs. Where is everyone? And Deshaun Watson finds his target for a big, big play.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They go play action here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. This pass into the arms of Snead. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here we go, here we go. Wait, 80! I got you, pump, man.
It's a give to the right, Ingram. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Ingram. His 11th touchdown of the year as they are now on the board here in the first half. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Check 4.
Running from the gun, Johnson.
Fucking that bit. Fucking that bit.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
You watching? Or did
A first
I
down there
see
on a pickup of 25.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
On first down, Watson. He finds his man Johnson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Now a play fake, and it's Watson sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run, he'll throw it back. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 35. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. From the gun, here's Watson. Steps away to his left.
Why are you calling
it
it
caught?
why?
But the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Duke Johnson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete.
I don't know why you throwing the ball.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
It's complete to Snead. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
I knew he wasn't going to get it anyway because Alshon Jeffrey
not out of the pocket looking for any help. I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly
is. Only work if your receiver guy has a speed on.
Now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
The 2-yard line.
He's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
I would have been retarded to try to go get it.
Check.
From the end zone, Watson stepping up. He's going to keep it. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line.
I should have juked him. I was going to
gain of 4 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
A little more room here on 2nd and 6 from the 6.
92.
Watson going to give this one to Miller.
Yeah, I'm about to get it up.
About 4 here, moves this from the 6 up to the 10.
I run with him a lot more in the league than I do in the
Especially in the
league.
second half. When you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
He finds his target, Fuller. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
I wish my receivers was elusive.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Watson. It's complete to Fuller. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Texans push further out in front.
Evidently not if I get blew out by you.
Draft Will Fuller, and we know that he can take the top off of a defense.
He certainly can, and the way that he does it is just straight, pure speed. And I talked with one of the better defensive coordinators in the league, and I said, how do you defend that? And he said, at times, you absolutely don't. If the quarterback gets time and he heaves it downfield, Will Fuller's going to outrun any coverage you put out there.
He said, what you want for what? I'm the Bears and Mac not going. Just for what? Some dude texted me in the league asking me for J.J. Watt.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I give always trade J.J. Watt for a pick. 2 picks. Either at least 2 picks. Or a fast receiver and a DN, a young DN. Because if I don't trade him, I'll just put him at D tackle. Because he a monster at D tackle.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
That one goes for
No, I'm just saying, he stay in this at all times.
Garoppolo now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going.
Yeah, he never not in this.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise
he's been. You see that? You saw the picture of that nigga with his nose busted.
That's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better,
that nigga play hard.
2 weeks in a row, you have a
Try
job.
to run, don't run.
To escape, and he goes down.
Here we go.
So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? Letting one go deep for Roberts.
Yes. Nah, come here.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the
corner. I do it every time I join the league.
A big turnover there as his guys will get the
that is my
football
number.
back. A little over 20 seconds
no, 58,
remaining
58
in the half.
I thought I changed it.
1st and 10.
Every other league he got 58.
So they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Yeah, that's on me. I got him, bro.
Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And a potential turning point as they'll get
I don't even know why I threw that.
Very good field position late in this
I don't even know why I threw that.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches
I thought he was going to come down or something. You see him in the area. But I guess not.
Perhaps
I said the nigga out there.
Quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Garoppolo to throw.
Of course not, you know.
And all
Let's
will
go
be
this way.
intercepted. Picked off by
Right
Dylan
there.
Cole. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. This is taken at the 3.
I'm not losing to no more bums. Losing to you, got me.
Before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
My bad, fool. I didn't mean to put it like that. No, fool, of course not.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
They have enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Now a nice throw here.
I had to pick one, Tino, and I picked the right one, but I didn't come down.
First down as the stop's made at the Texans' 45-yard line. Quick throw taken in by Snead. The completion
he a corner.
At second down.
Yeah, he a rookie though. I ain't tripping about how fast he is.
11. At the Texans' 42-yard line. 51 the mic, boy. 50. Pilot, 64. Weak.
Going for the hit still.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo.
Give me that. Come on.
His throw's going to be in.
You said if it's one-on-one?
Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver.
If I'm going like for the regular tackle or the hit stick?
I think someone's going to get in the QB1s here when he gets to the sideline. Already throwing an interception. That one should have been picked.
Always though.
Look, let's just be honest about it.
Different.
That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better.
Oh, Tino, look at this. Tino, look at it.
Incomplete.
We can't get the tip drill worth nothing around this.
But I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant you the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Garoppolo looks to throw.
Yeah.
He'll let this go for the end zone.
And we picked it off.
And they will not be able to hook up. He almost caught that shit, you know. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Texans defense stands tall. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Rolling to his right. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is incomplete.
That's not...
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between
I didn't need to press anything.
Safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Lamar Miller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Watson and Brate, the tight end's got it. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 21. Watson now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Now Watson. He's got Fuller.
I shouldn't have failed. I should have won
up
in.
there, and it'll be second down.
I'm so used to doing that shit, though.
So second in inches after that first down completion, just shy of the marker. 10th carry now for Lamar Miller. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal. They'll try and run for it with Miller. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. This is Miller. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They come up in a 2 tight end look here. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? No gain on the play that time. So
I think I messed that up, but he didn't block him at all.
Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
No,
the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they?
You said when they go fast shuffling?
Remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us. Whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point, take the field goal right here.
This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go
for it,
it's not necessarily the coach
saying, he didn't catch it, but that's my fault. That was my pick. I stopped. I don't know why I thought the ball was going to come right to me.
I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Shedding the tackle that gives him
and they did 11 screen. It's
19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Garoppolo now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. Good coverage downfield.
How y'all didn't get him? This nigga's super slow.
On a 13-yard run. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You know, I tried to go up to my D-line before I can get
that far wide. Always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
He's going to take off with it, and he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. The improv act there.
I went 2 way out fast.
They'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Willie Snead. Incomplete. Bradley Roby on the coverage defensively.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Meeting the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for first down. No reason not to try it there. They do indeed convert on 4th.
I should have blitzed, but I didn't want to blitz.
The 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Garoppolo now. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Whitney merciless, able to record his 5th sack of the season. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo escaping the pressure right. He dumps it down to Ingram. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
He's going to keep going for it.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this.
He's scared, Tino. He's scary. He lagged out as a
The
GG.
Ravens go for it, but come up empty.
This game's 30 cents. It's 30 cents.
So that's the second time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go, and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
Come on, bro.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I'm running over 20 motherfuckers, folks. There we go. How you catch? I should have scored that way. I got him the first time. I thought he was wrong.
A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Oh, you got maybe it's sweet. We right here. Oh,
first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
I don't be expecting the trip. That's why my finger don't be down in that.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
He came off that edge.
Pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Tyus Bowser in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Nobody blocked that nigga.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fairbairn now following the made field goal. He'll send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
In this position, trying to get back into the game. Teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they were stopped on 4th down. Had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there.
He was open.
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense and more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making a punt, that should go anyway.
I'm trying to click on
4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
They go play action here on 1st down. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
I was going to pick it off, too, you lucky bastard.
Incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And he'll hit Jeffrey, complete. 20.
I'm garbage. I'm garbage. Look at that. I'm garbage. You can take the control away from me right now.
Ravens touchdown. Alshon Jeffrey. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Tucker with the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13.
I tried to wait for him to get up and clip this.
3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Watson now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Will Fuller, his third touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. Watson, and the Texans push further out in front. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Garoppolo gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
I didn't even press it until he touched the ball.
Back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And he'll be out of bounds.
Hey, who's this bum nigga talking to, Tino?
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
We got Randeezy's at the party.
Here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Now this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And Watson's going to throw it here. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. After the sack on 1st down, Watson on the move to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. On 1st and 10, Watson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Cameron Braid, his 4th touchdown on the year.
41-14. What's his lead?
Texans push further out in front. Fairbairn good with the extra point.
You said what's the lead or what's the lead?
Point winds up successful.
Okay. We getting on Warzone or what?
For the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
All right, I bet.
This
All right, do what you got to do. Nobody asked you.
Yeah, he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
I wasn't going to right now.
To throw is Garoppolo. Flushed out right. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Getting it to him in space. Pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Defensively, I know they have a comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
I got you for a moment. Hold on.
And a big turnover there as his guys
Yeah,
will
okay,
get
now
the
I'm not doing
football
shit.
back.
You can talk to him.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get
big as hell, yeah.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We you know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. After the run, Watson going to throw. Out to his left. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
Get no fuck. We don't get no